All right, guys, what's going on this fine morning? All right, so today's Run Faster workout calls for a Fartlek run, which I'll get a little more into the weeds on what that looks like here in a minute. And it also has some strength training that is mainly focused on the core and the legs. And again, today's is the strength training portion is optional strength training. Today is the hard day of the week, okay? As the program builds out, the way I have it is no matter what, you'll end up doing a Fartlek run, which is going to be 10 minutes of warm up, nice easy running, and then 20 minutes of intermittent sprints, looking at doing it in a Fartlek style, and then 10 minutes of cool down run. Now, the strength training is going to be either a leg focused body weight circuit, AMRAP style, as many rounds as possible, or it's going to be a leg / core based circuit, and it's going to be using like a big ass tire. And the tire that I'm going to be using is the one that I got in my garage here. This is the kind of size you should be looking for when you're doing your tire flips, okay? All right, so I'm going to be integrating some tire flips. I'm going to be doing some air squats and also some half burpees, and I'll be doing 5 rounds of that. And that'll be thrown on top of the Fartlek run. So I'll come back, I'll drink some water, and I'll do that pretty much immediately. So it's a leg burnout day today. Again, don't be too concerned. If you were looking forward to the program and you don't have a tire, there will be an optional workout that does not involve tire flips that you can utilize during this program. This program is going to be great for really anybody to use to make their run faster, okay? So don't stress if you don't have a tire, all right? All right, I'm about to get started, but first I'm gonna take my little pre-workout blend, right? I'm gonna remind you guys what I'm taking, so if it's something that you're interested in, you can, by all means, go ahead and take it yourself. Highly recommended. Obviously, I'll drop all the links in the description for you guys. The way I do my workouts is basically I have a run almost every day. Almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. And I don't like to run on a full stomach, so I try to do it as early in the morning as possible. That doesn't mean it's like super early when I do it. It's just, that's one of the first things I do when I wake up. And I like to do it fasted. I don't like to have a full stomach when I run. So, but if I think I'm gonna go anything over like 2 miles that day, I do throw in this Carbo Gain supplement, all right? Just to give myself some energy, some lasting energy. That's really just so I don't get too tired too quickly, and so that I'm getting the most out of my workouts. I don't want to burn out too quickly. But yeah, so that's like, it gives you 240 calories of just straight carbs. All right, and I can definitely feel the difference when I take this. It definitely gives me more energy. And I got my BCAAs. That's gonna help me retain the muscle mass that I've worked so hard for. And then this one, this blend, the Extend blend, also has the electrolytes in there, so that's really good during the warm times and for you runners out there. And then we got the CLA carnitine, so this is good for retaining muscle mass and getting rid of a lot of that extra fat that you have just sticking to the bones. All right, this stuff works wonders. It's actually really good. And then I've recently changed up my pre-workout game to this Redcon 1 Total War. And this stuff is freaking legit, man. Like, I like my old pre-workout, but I've been using this for a good couple weeks now, and damn, pretty good. So, highly recommended. Start stocking up a little more on the Extend here. Running a little low. And honestly, man, I'm not too concerned with like taste and stuff. I just throw those all together and just take it all at once. And I plan on just taking this 1 scoop of pre-workout so I can get my run in, come in, and just knock out the strength training right away, right here at the house. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a full scoop of this right now, and that's gonna be my pre-workout for the entire workout. I would estimate that I'm gonna be working out today for an hour and a half to 2 hours, something like that. Ready to go. Odin wants to go for a run with me today. No, he doesn't. All right, and it's a little rainy out today, so hoping the weather kind of holds up, but I'm doing this regardless. It doesn't really matter. Can't let a little rain stop us. All right, so again, I'm gonna be starting off with a 40-minute Fartlek run, and that's gonna look like 10 minutes warm up, right? So that's gonna be nice, easy, 8:30 to 9:30 minute mile pace, something like that. Somewhere where I can still carry on a conversation if I wanted to. And then I'll transition into doing intermittent sprints for 20 minutes. And the way that works is You just run at a nice easy pace, and then you see some sort of landmark about 100 to 200 meters out in front of you, and you just sprint towards it. All right, and once you make it to that landmark, you then go back to the nice easy jog running, and you just do that over and over and over. After you catch your breath, you just do another sprint, find another landmark, and sprint to it. And you just do that over and over for 20 minutes. And it's meant to be a way where you can go out there and run, still get some sprints in, but have a little bit of fun. And it's really, a great way to kind of still get a great workout in, but also like reset the mind a little bit, so you're not feeling like you're just being told what to do on your workout program all the time. This kind of gives you a little freedom of choice while you're out there running and getting yours. All right, so I'm all limbered up. Did a little bit of active stretching in. Again, this Fartlek run shouldn't be like too tiresome. It's gonna be as tiresome as I make it. You know what I mean? It's up to me. I think I'm still gonna run with a shirt off, because my wife's always telling me that even though it's cloudy outside, you can still catch some rays. And sometimes I guess they get magnified like through the clouds or something like that. So I'm still gonna run with a shirt off, because like I don't tan very easily, and I try to take advantage of that as much as possible. So I'm still gonna do that. I also like to run with a shirt off when it's like hotter than 85 degrees outside, because when you're running with a shirt and it's that hot, especially when you're going for long distances, like you start sweating even more, and it's honestly just even more dangerous out there. You're gonna dehydrate even quicker, and honestly you're not gonna see as much bang for your buck. Your performance isn't gonna be as good if you're running with a shirt on it in the hot weather. It's just facts, man. Every little bit counts out here. All right, so I'm all prepped, ready to go. Do this 40 minutes of Fartlek training. Got my watch ready to go. I'm not gonna take you guys with me for this run, because I don't think you just want to watch me run for 40 minutes. But don't worry, I'll come back and then I'll show you what the strength training workout looks like, and I'll give you a look at a couple of rounds of it so that you can see what it's actually gonna look like, and you can put it to the test yourself if you want. All right, I'm out. So I got done with that 40 minutes of Fartlek training. Luckily, I did not get rained on, and the sun came out a little bit more. So our brothers in Valhalla were looking out for us today. Ended up doing a little more than 5 miles, 40 minutes, 4 seconds, with an average pace of 7 minutes and 54. Not bad, considering I was definitely like taking breaks at like a 9-minute mile pace for a lot. I would say my warm-up was probably, I was trying to keep track, but I'd say it was around 7:30 to 8. And then the cool down was around an 8 to maybe 8:15. Both of them a little faster than typical, but like I felt good. And that was the whole point of the Fartlek, right? It's just, you go according to how you feel, your rate of perceived exertion. And that's another thing it's going to be cool about this program, is it's not going to be pace-based, right? It's going to be all based on the way you feel, so that anybody can improve. Doesn't really matter what skill level you're at. And I'm going to put my specific stats as I went through this program for the first time, so that you can see those. So it can either give you a goal to work towards, or just kind of give you an idea of what I went through going through this Run Faster program. But yeah, man, Fartlek training's pretty good. If you're not doing that, you definitely should do it at least like once every 2 weeks or something like that, just to break up the monotony of your training schedule. It definitely helps reset the mind, and it just lets you go out there and be as motivated as you want to be. Okay, so for all you motivated studs out there, which I assume there's a lot of you since you're watching this video, this Fartlek training is perfect for you. So now we're gonna bust out the tire, and we're gonna get on with this strength training workout. Try not to hit the wife's car. I got this. My neighbor actually gave me this tire one day. He saw me out here working out in the neighborhood, and he's an old retired Army vet, and he acquired this tire somehow. And he was like, hey man, I got a tire out in the back and it looks like you could use it. And I was like, hell yeah, man, I'll use that shit. I'm all about that acquirement of goods. All right, so we're gonna hit this strength training workout. Okay, this is immediately after the Fartlek run. Again, this is the harder option, okay? The other option is gonna be more of a basic body weight leg burnout circuit. There won't be a tire involved, and it'll just be a little more for beginner level athletes. But this one's gonna be more for the advanced level, or if you have a tire accessible and you wanna knock out some tire flips. So the way it's gonna work, I'm gonna do 25 meters of tire flips with this tire, this big ass freaking tire. And then I'm gonna do 25 air squats once I get done with that. Then I'm gonna do walking lunges from where I was at that 25 meters back to the starting point. At the starting point, I'll then do 10 half burpees, and then I will do 25 walking lunges back to where the tire is, and I'll hit it, I'll restart the circuit again. I'm gonna do this 4 times, okay? So that's gonna give you a total of 100 meters worth of tire flips. I'm gonna end up doing 100 air squats. I'll end up doing 100 meters of walking lunges, and I'll end up doing 40 half burpees, okay, by the end of this. So this is just go as fast as possible. There's no rest, you know, there's no designated rest involved with this. You just hit it as fast as you can and knock this out. The sun came out, perfect timing for the sun. Look at that. All right, you ready?
Ready?
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, when you're doing those tire flips, you want to make sure you get a nice deep squat when you do it. Try not to use your back so much. And when you come up to the top of the tire flip, you want to slam that tire down, okay? You want to have complete control of the tire the entire time you're doing the tire flips. This is a half burpee. If you guys weren't sure what I was talking about with half burpees. Lunges all the way back. And these lunges, you gotta be careful not to put too much pressure on your knees. I have a hard time with that. You need to try and focus on doing it, getting a lot of work done on your hamstrings here and your glutes. That's really what should be feeling it. A little bit in the quads. That's one. And you see, as I'm doing these, I want to bend way down, so my knees are even cradling the tire like this. Nice squat, lift up, push. All right, that's an appropriate tire flip form. Actually, almost might as well say. As you can see, I'm breathing really hard, okay? And my legs are already like jello, but I'm pushing through it as fast as I can. Nice and smooth and methodical. I want to avoid injury as I'm doing this. Definitely getting a sweat on today. Nice and methodical on the forward lunges. These are gonna hurt, by the way. Try this at home and tell me how much these hurt.
Especially tomorrow.
This little breather, no big deal. All right, let's go. And with these squats, you would do your best again to stay off the knees. Go down at a 90-degree angle, and you want to squeeze at the top, all right? Squeeze at the top. Work the glutes. Don't be just, you know what I mean? Like you see some guys out there doing? Don't do that. Nice and slow, nice and methodical. Get the most out of your workout. Don't cheat yourself. Last one. Here we go. Squats. Lunges. Keep your chest up. Be proud of what you're doing. Half burpees.
Lunges home. Bringing it home. And that's that. All right, so I got that done in about 14 minutes, a little over 14 minutes. I'm gonna challenge you to go out there, find yourself a tire, get this workout done, and see how fast you can do it in, okay? Drop it in the comments for us, see what we got. See how high speed you can be. Whew.
I know, right?
Look how sweaty I am.
I know you're gross, I want to vomit.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Just dripping.
I know it's gross. Let's see.
Don't forget to drink water, guys. Look how sweaty I get out here. These shorts are completely soaked. Like I just jumped in the lake and got out. All right, so that was episode 3 of the Run Faster series. Feeling pretty good so far. Don't get it twisted. This is a Run Faster workout program, but strength training is highly involved in this, because if you want to be a good runner, you gotta implement strength training. It's super important. You can see how I'm heavy breathing. That's what those circuits are for, those AMRAPs. Those will really help you with your cardio. I knocked that out a lot quicker than I thought I would, to be honest, so I know this shit's already working really well for me. There's not enough water in the world, man. All right, so week 3 begins. If you guys like this kind of thing and you want to continue on following the progress of the program and how these workouts are going, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. I've got an older video of mine up right here that talks a little bit more in depth about what fartlek training looks like. Up here, I'm going to put episode 2, the last episode of this workout program series right here, so you guys can check that out. Right here, I'll drop another random video of something from the channel so you can see that we're all about diversity on this channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Besides that, I need to go stretch, drink some water, hydrate, eat some food. I got nothing else for you. I'll see you on the next one.